Hi, I'm Miss Teresa. Welcome back to Make It Monday at the Bog Springs Library. Today we're going to learn how to make a stained glass picture. So if you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so to get started on our stained glass windows, you're going to need some kind of palette. It can even be a paper plate. It really doesn't matter. You're just going to need some place to mix your glue and your paint together. Obviously, you're going to need glue. You're going to need white Elmer's glue. If you can find clear glue, that's great. But if you can't, just the white Elmer's glue will work. You're going to need some kind of picture frame. This one I got from the Dollar Tree. It is a 5x7. You can make bigger ones. I'm just going to start off small. You're going to need some popsicle sticks for mixing the paint and the glue together. You're going to need paper towels. You may need a skewer because you're going to mix the black paint into the glue, and you're going to need to mix it pretty well. So you may need a skewer for that. You're going to need paint brushes, smaller the better. And then if you want to hang it, you're going to need some eye hooks to screw it in to hang it. You may need some toothpicks, that way you can get the bubbles out. You will need whatever design you're going to put onto your, goes this way. Put whatever design you're going to put onto your picture. And then the last thing you're going to need is some acrylic paint, okay? So let's get started. Okay, so we are going to take our picture. We're going to take, well, first you're going to take your picture frame and you're going to take the glass out of it. And then you're going to wipe it with your paper towel to make sure you get any smudges. If you have Windex, you can use Windex. We just want to get it as clean as possible. And we're going to put your frame off to the side because we're not going to need that right away. We're going to lay our glass on top of the actual picture where we're going to use it. So then you're going to get your Elmer's glue and you're going to start by emptying out a little bit. It's a little too full for my liking. So I'm going to put just a dollop of glue and a couple of these just because I need to make some room. That'll work. That'll give us about 5 colors to work with. Okay. And then if we need more, we have more. And you can see that's now made room in there. And then we're going to get the black paint, just an acrylic, cheap acrylic paint. And you're going to kind of be heavy-handed with it. You're going to have to excuse me for a minute. Alright, I don't know if you can see it, but it is in there. And then we're going to take a skewer and we're going to give everything a good mixing. If you have the puff paint that comes in the little short tube, you can also use that. I think there's a leading tube you can, leading glue or leading paint that you can also use. Just keep that in mind, okay? I'm going to put the top back on. And the sun is kind of playing havoc with my picture, so I'm going to put my hand over it just for a minute. So you can see I have a hummingbird on my picture. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go all around the black part with this glue and paint mixture, okay? Now, I am not very good at drawing a straight line, so hopefully your straight line is a little more straighter than mine. Whoops, we're leaking. This is why we have paper towel. Sorry guys, I'm leaking from the top. I didn't screw it on very well. Okay. And you're just going to work a section at a time, okay? When you get done outlining, you will need to let this completely dry. Now, when you're doing this, I would do the simplest design possible, because the more intricate your design is, the more steady hand you have to be with your outlining. Alrighty, so I have my outline. It is complete. I'm going to let this dry. It will take a while to dry. Once it is dry, then we're going to come back, mix the acrylic paint with the glue that we have here. Just a little dab will do you, and then we're going to fill in all the lines and stuff with our paint and glue mixture. Okay, so we'll be right back. So we're back. We have our outline is completely dry, so that's good. We do have the glue. We're going to add colors to our glue. Whoa, not that much. It was only supposed to be a couple drops. Alright. So take your brush, and then you're going to fill in along this area that you want. See if I can control the amount goes in there. Really, you just need a couple of drops. Don't go overzealous like I did with the yellow. And the great thing about this is that it's just glue and paint. So if you mess up, just wipe it off. If you decide later on you want to change your design, you can just scrape it off. It's not a big issue. And you can see just a couple of drops really does the trick. So you don't want to put too much paint into it. And you can add layers to this. You can go over it again, make it darker. Just keep in mind that you want it still let the light through. So, okay. So I'm going to leave this to dry, but I want to kind of show you where we're at. So if you can see it, the yellow is darker because I put way too much yellow in there. And then the other ones you can see are not as dark. When you're looking through it, it's going to be like that. So if you want to go over it again, like if this isn't dark enough for you, you can go back over it with another layer of paint, so that way you can make it more vibrant and however you want. Okay, so we're going to give this time to dry just like we did with the outline, and we'll be back to show you the final product. Okay, so we're back. It's not quite dry, but I'm still going to show you at this point in time. If I can get it up. There it goes. So we're going to flip it over. You can see the hummingbird. So this is what you're going to see. This is your finished product. All the paintings on the back. So that way you see that. Now, if you want to hang it, I'll put this down right there. These little hooks here, you can take these and you can screw them in right here at the top. Just screw them in, and that way you can hang your string from these hooks. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to show you how to put your picture in. So you see these little tabs on your frame? Whoops. We're going to put our picture, so the side you're going to see is going to be face down. And then you're slightly going to bend these in to hold it into place. Alright. And then there you go. That is your hummingbird stained glass picture. Thank you for joining us for this edition of Make It Monday at the Box Springs Library. I hope you had fun making your stained glass picture. Remember to like, comment, share. We love seeing your creations. Also remind you that we are taking a break until after summer, so we will pick back up in September. Until next time, bye.